The main event is kicking into motion. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Peters. Then there's Richardson. Then it's George. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. Richardson, no luck. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Out to Miller. Over George. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist from Ball.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Richardson outside. Back to George. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith. Here's Miller. That's good from 17 feet away. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Plays it up and banks it in.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Takes a step back. Moore in the corner. The three. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes to George. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 8 points from Brandon Miller.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Richardson outside. The pass to Peters. Over Miller. Peters misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Leading by 5. Miller, that's for 2. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in his zone.
Pass to George. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Richardson kicks to Moore. Pass to Leonard. A 3-ball.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No free throws, good from Reddish.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Richardson. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Reddish's shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 12. So the Timberwolves called their first time out. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Houston making a switch. Harden's checked in. Hachimura is checked in for Minnesota.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And you look at Paul George, Doris. He really fits any system you can think of.
Kevin, that's about two things, the skill set and the mindset. If you need him to take over, he can change and get that line of thinking in his mind. You want him to play a secondary role, he can adjust there mentally as well.
Harden against Richardson. Harden the pass to Gafford. And he lays it straight in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Passes it to Peters. 13 feet away. Miller grabs the miss. Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Smith, no good.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Out left to the wing. Hachimura with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Hachimura down low. He's against Miller, and it's George missing. Houston leading by 14. The three. Peters grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Richardson. 9 points last game. Over Harden. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Smith for three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his third foul of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Saric is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Jeremy Grant comes in for Smith. Whitmore, he's checked in for Miller. And Ball subbed in for Reddish. Minnesota also making some changes. Miller's checked in for Moore. And it's Dennis Smith in for Richardson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Harden against George. Good on the bucket. George has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Grant comes up empty down low. And so it's the Houston Rockets feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Smith is out there with Clark. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Garza in at the center position. Now, here's Ball. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Denver. Buries it from three-point range.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Smith finds Clark. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Can't hit from in close.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Denver. And Whitmore throws it down.
Well, the quick thinking of LaMelo, anticipating the play and coming up with the steal.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road floor. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Miller's checked in for ball. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Sinks the triple.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Garza. More in the corner, looking to end the run. The Rockets pull it in.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And the basket by Harden.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here is Hachimura. It's good. Hachimura's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Shot up 2 there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Richardson. The Rockets making the shot. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Grant. And Moore kicks to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Hachimura, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Moore against Miller. Moore passes to Richardson. Miller against Moore. To the inside. Here's Leonard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Look at Smith. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 20-4 run. Here's Gafford. Off on the layup.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
To the paint, here's George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got 9 points.
Yeah, that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Smith. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Now here's Richardson. Still yet to score. And the pass to Hachimura. Moore outside. Pass to George. George missing again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. The Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Leonard's checked in. Here's Miller, and Houston again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's George. Back to Moore. The 17-footer. George with the bucket. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
That's a 2 from Smith. Again, the Rockets score.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Houston going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Man, so close to an All-Star weekend, man. We're getting pretty clear picture of who will be there.
Well, I know of 3 guys who will 100% be there. Us!
Oh, that's right. I was like, you knew somebody?
Oh,
Okay.
it's going to be one heck of a party that Kenny throws every year.
Yes, indeed. Well, not this year.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Rockets.
They put on a clinic offensively. Great ball movement, player movement. Guys are shooting it well. Everything's in sync.
Which is why they are up big. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on LaMelo Ball's injury with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets, and honestly, it looks pretty serious right now. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. The coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Smith. Then it's Miller, then it's Ball, and it's Reddish in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Now, here's Richardson, following the miss by Jabari Smith. Peters misses. There's Miller with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Leonard. George with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 14 points.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
For the screen on George, Miller hits the jumper in space. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Now, here's George. 14 points for him. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Houston. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Miller penetrating. And the rejection by Leonard.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And Ball slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Richardson, good.
Wow, beautiful touch. That floater, it's not an easy shot, folks. Josh Richardson just making it look so.
Pass to Gafford. Smith up top. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Leonard dishes to George. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Peters, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Reddish with the slam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so George will bring it up for Minnesota. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The 3 from Harden bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Whitmore. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Richardson against Harden. Richardson, no luck. Houston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Grant, that's good.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition, in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Outside, George. Richardson outside. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Passes it to Hachimura. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
From deep, Harden, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, George. 16 points for him. Healed against Moore. Hachimura kicks to George. To halt the run. The shot will not fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Houston. George has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blow. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for Houston, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. On the court for Minnesota, Rui Hachimura out there with Dennis Smith. Then it's Miller. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He had a nice open look right there.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Driving the lane, and Whitmore throws it down.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Miller. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Grant. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Timberwolves on offense. Here's Garza. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Garza's got his first points in this one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's Miller in the corner. Smith outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Elbow shot. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, how about the in-between game? Buddy Hield saying, I'm a 3-level scorer, folks.
Smith surveying the D. The pass to Leonard. Over Whitmore. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Harden.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In a wide open look for Hachimura. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Hield can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Smith the pass to Garza. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Smith the pass to Garza. Hachimura down low, covered by Hield. Hachimura no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Harden. A special move before the shot. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The feed to Miller. Back to Smith. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Dennis Smith Jr. seems to relish as a guard to go on the interior and get buckets. Nicely done.
That's a 2 from Hield. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Smith with it, now guarded by Saric. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Whitmore wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Charity's stripe shot. And it's Smith missing. Rocket shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
George against Grant. 46 seconds left in the game. George finds Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Peters. It's tipped. Grant outside. Over George. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Brown against Leonard. Left side, George. Richardson outside. Back to George.
Timberwolves foul. Paul George. First personal foul. On the floor for your Rockets. Number 12.
Here is Harden. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Lets it go with a 3. So you see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots. They were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.